Could have had a look.
Car left. Clear left. V12. You've used half your fuel. Alright Brent, you're reeling. Herbert in. The gap is now 3.4 seconds. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Come on, stop being so shit. Try bloody harder.
Thanks, Jim. Oh god, that's some lag. That's scary on that road.
To be in front of this guy. He's slow through, turn 8. Left side. Clear left. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I don't know.
Well done, Brent. Great move. Keep it up.
G'day everyone, welcome back to Assetto Corsa Competizione and the OOR Octane Online Racing League. We are at Spa this week for the final round, round 10 of, like I said, rookie season, Series 11. For the keen-eyed among you, you might be saying, hey, that doesn't look like a Ferrari. Well, that's because I've traded it in. I've decided to switch to the Lambo for the last race of the season. Learning a new car right before the end of the season on a track that's kind of as difficult as Spa might not have been the greatest idea, but
the exit looks clear.
Willing to put up with the challenge. See how we go. So I know in the previous streams I was asking people to, you know, suggestions on what car I might run next season. I'm still not sure if I'll run the Lambo. Essentially at the start of the week I was like, oh, I think I might try the Audi out. You know, had some suggestions to try the Audi. And I really liked it, except it was just a little bit too murderous for my liking. Bit too much of a change from the Ferrari, so I decided to try the Lambo instead, and I wouldn't go as far as saying it's murderous. It might kill you, but it's, yeah, a little bit more easier to drive than the Audi is. Both of the cars sound really cool. Helps with that immersion, which is really good. Yeah, different car to drive. For anyone who's driven the Ferrari, you'll probably know it's quite easy to drive. Got really good traction control, and you know, that coupled with the sort of turbo lag, you can essentially just stomp on the throttle, and the traction control will sort of sort you out. So I think that might have caught a couple of bad habits. Like, I need to be a little bit more tentative getting on the throttle. Like, you know, you can't just stand on it, you have to progressively get on and that sort of stuff. But it feels a little bit more like driving a car. Like, I don't know, something about the Ferrari, while it is a really good car and I have enjoyed driving it, I don't know, not that it's easy to drive, it's just different, I guess. So like normal, I'm just doing a bit of a race run with race fuel and do probably about 20 minutes ish, and then the last 2 minutes do a couple of practice laps in quali trim. And we had some practice races that I streamed on Sunday. Well, that's invalidated.
Okay, Brent,
and both the races I ran out of fuel. I'm not sure why. I don't know if maybe I applied the wrong setup with less fuel in it, but like I've looked at the fuel usage, the time, that sort of stuff, done my calculations again, and yeah, it's all right. And then last night I run a simulated race just on my own, you know, 45 minutes with a pit stop in the middle, and fuel was fine. So I don't really know what it was. I'm just hoping it doesn't happen this time. Having a mandatory pit stop does help. Means that if I'm sort of running short on fuel, then I can put some more in, which reminds me...
Yellow flag.
There's the round details. So yeah, another single race week. Mandatory stop 45 minutes. Single qualifying 15 minutes. And obviously a 30-minute practice, which we're in now.
Incident clear. Green flag.
So I guess the goal for today, if you read the description on the video, it might give a bit of an inkling to what it is, but truck limits are really easy to come by on Spa. Kind of reminds me of Hungaroring in that way. So not getting a penalty for truck limits, which is a drive-through, will be probably number one.
Green flag in sector 2.
I guess the goal is to spend no extra time in the pit, so no crashing like last week, and
Quickest overall.
no drive-through penalties. Of course, the pit lane is so long here at Spa. I did a bit of I timed it, and it's about 57 seconds for a drive-through to a minute. A stop go 30, or an actual pit stop that takes 30 seconds is a bit over 90 seconds, because you got the acceleration and deceleration stopping in your pit box and whatnot. So yeah, it's definitely worth giving up a couple of tenths on a corner just to not get a drive-through penalty. In terms of lap times, hey Benjamin, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so in terms of lap times, I mean, Aliens are doing like the 2 minute 15 sort of times. I'm nowhere near that. Realistically, I'm looking at 219s, 220s. My PB's in the 218s, but I've only done that a couple of times, so I was watching some of the Split A race, which starts before us, and some of the guys were running into the 218s during the race. So yeah, I'd say there's going to be some people with some pace around. That's all right. I'm in for a top 5 to top 10 in quali, and then I guess the same for the race, if I can survive. Oh, deep. brake a little bit earlier for those corners.
That lap was a 2:20.54.
One of the things about the Lambo
flag.
that's different to the Ferrari is you can't really bang down the
Green
gears
flag,
like the
sector
Ferrari
one.
can. The Ferrari can just like shift down like crazy. Doesn't do it quite so much in the Lambo.
That's 20 minutes to go. Yellow flag, sector 3. Sector 3 is now clear.
The other thing I got to watch out for is pressure loss. I had some pressure loss yesterday coming through that last corner there, dipping onto the grass a little bit too much. Obviously that's not good for the tyres. You want to try and keep them in the pressure range as much as you can. I lost over a PSI when that happened, so luckily it was right before I had to pit, so
New fastest lap for Smalley, 2:19.55.
oh, he's just
33.
ahead of me. So Ethan behind me looks like he's, yeah, they're doing 2:19.1s. So he's getting a slipstream. Yeah. I don't mind so much during practice. During quali, I might not be quite so happy about it. Just sort of jump out of his way if that happens. Quali could be a little bit tricky. So Spa's a pretty long track, right? So 2 minutes 20 sort of lap times. So in 15 minutes, you don't get a massive number of laps to try again. So yeah, getting a banker early on is going to be, I think, pretty important. Ooh, bit of sliding. That would have been close to being invalid.
P5, sector 3 times okay.
Right, that's about as much as you can cut that Radeon. Clifton's on a valid lap, so like Ethan can't overtake me, I can't overtake him unless he lets me through, obviously. Oh.
They'll invalidate this lap. Track limits.
Alright then. Validated lap, so I might jump to pits.
Yellow flag.
And really quickly. Huh.
Okay, Brent. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. That's a new fastest lap for Raymer, 2:18.91. The guy behind has just done a 2:19.70.
And that's better. For some reason, the YouTube viewer's screen was disappearing and not on top.
Green flag, incident clear. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Alright. So not every week, but most weeks I have a quality setup. Quali setup that's a bit different to the race setup. I wasn't really able to make one this week. I couldn't get one. Like I've got one that's pretty aggressive, but it's kind of a bit of a pain to drive. So this is literally just my race setup with less fuel, probably less ABS and T. Yeah. Less TC and less ABS. I usually run TC4. I don't seem to find too much more time running TC3 or even TC2. That's just a little bit more dangerous, so it's like, you know, stay on the track and don't invalidate laps, or maybe get a little bit quicker. Maybe if I've got a banker, I'll run a TC2 only lap or something like that. Hell, if I'm really good, maybe I'll try TC0 and die through, what is it, Lacombe. I am switching to TC0 up through Eau Rouge and Radeon. Not all the time, but occasionally you'll see TC intervention there.
Raymer, 2:18.86.
We want to get as much time going down the Camel Straight as possible, so yeah, it seems to help out just a little bit for those occasions. Maybe not like actually required, but also saying coming out of this bus stop here and then out of La Source, which is this first hairpin, I'll usually go TC2 just because the tyres are a bit cold. I'll run a lap in TC4 and then next lap I'll turn it up. I'll go TC2 here. Really are some quick times, guys, in the 218s. Oh, yep. Like that would have been invalid for sure.
Fastest lap for Smalley, 2:18.51.
Ethan, Sam. Yeah, right. I think my PB is 2:18.660.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
I think most of those guys are quicker than my PB. in practice, so I'm gonna have to send it if I want to be up near the top of the grid. I never seem to get No Name quite right. I'm a little bit too slow, and if I'm not too slow, I'm running wide and invalidating on the outside, so. And then up here, the Piff Paff is, I don't know, the slipperiest part of the track. Especially this second part. Can't get on the throttle too early, otherwise I sort of spin out.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is clear. All right, Brent. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Ah. Bad exit.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.49 off the pace. You've just done a 220.46.
Wow, 220.4. So I'm happy with that for race pace, but for quali it's
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Green
interesting.
flag Sector 2.
God, nope, nope.
You're outside of track limits there.
We'll get it cross out of the way.
Yellow flag.
That was not very good. I was in TC2 there too. It wasn't even TC0. Whoops.
Incident clear. Back to green flag. The pit exit's clear. Blue flag.
Alright, maybe I need to give it 2 laps to warm up. Whoop.
Sector 1 is now green. Clear right.
A little bit closer than I thought it might have been. Oh, cold tires.
Your brake temps look good.
God, terrible lap. I think I'm getting off the brake a touch early, like starting my trail braking a bit too hot early. So then I need to get back on it when I'm trying to turn, and then the car doesn't turn, and
Yellow flag.
oh, that's better. TC4, but
Incident clear. Green flag.
I didn't see the TC flip on. It was a good sign.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
I reckon I can almost full throttle it without the lift through there. I just don't want to try it. If I'm wrong, it's death.
Green flag, sector 1. Okay, Brent, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
There's that slide through the piff paff I was talking about.
Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. There's a car leading the pit lane. You've just done a 220.39.
Again. Got a couple of points down this straight where I try and remember, hit the TC4 button. The thought being, hopefully, if I forget it earlier, I will get it eventually.
0.31 off the pace.
Well, TC2 through there is doable. TC0, not so much.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector
Not
1
with
is
my
yellow.
level of skill.
Sector 1 is green.
Not improving very much.
Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
Ah, they're fine.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. You've just done a 220.20.
That's a much better exit. Still not perfect, but much better.
Okay, Brent, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh. Right.
Yellow flag.
Okay. Not a good sign. Quali. Braking while hitting that inside curb doesn't help because the right side tires, they slow down more than the left-hand side tires, and it kind of just spins you. So I really want to be finished my trail braking by the time I hit that curb, which I did not do. Let's tire set. Let's give us a random set. Now, I don't think I got 15 minutes worth of fuel. Idea being, yeah, it's a little bit more much fuel, so sort of run till I run out or go off the track, and then I can give it another go. But yes, 7th place. The top 10 would be nice. Aiming for sort of between 5 and 10. Yeah, 18.3 is a great time. But 18.7, 18.8. My PB would get me second there, but only just to 18.606, I think I am.
Checkered flags out. 7th position.
We don't have many McLarens in the race. It's interesting. So I don't know if anyone's been following the meta, but the McLaren is very strong here. We're not running like a custom BOP or anything like that. It was only introduced a couple of weeks ago, and we're midway through a season. So yeah, interesting that there's not many McLarens here. I did consider jumping in the McLaren just for the last 2 races because it's pretty strong on Monza as well. Be a bit of a BOP tourist, but decided not to in the end. They've called the safety car the unsafety car because we had 4 of them last week at Monza. 4 physical cars. We had 1 safety car incident. It was a pretty big one. But yeah, the stewards couldn't decide who was going to drive the safety car, so there was 4 of them out at the start for our formation lap. I'm actually not sure how many went out for the incident itself. Probably just 1. But yeah. So waiting for 8:33 to finish their lap or go invalid, or after a 44 and 22 go. It'll be quali time. Might as well put the details up now. So yeah, 15 minutes. Run what you brung.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Okay, Brent, we've got 14 minutes to set a lap.
I'm wondering if I should let Ethan go, just because he is faster than I am. There's cars that are really close behind him, so not really a spot to slot into, unfortunately. Oh. BMW does seem very quick. Like, I'm not wringing the neck off it, but I'm doing a decent pace, trying to get the tyres warm. Right. We've got TC2 on 2. I won't go TC0 through Eau Rouge. Oh, that was a bit deep. Oh, and that was deep as well. I'll let him go.
Blue flag. Delete this lap. You've cut the track. Yellow flag. You're clear of the
Lap to
incident.
Ethan
Green
behind.
flag.
Got on the throttle a bit too early. Didn't have a great entry.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Whoa.
Green flag in sector 3.
Small's catching up to me as well, both the Ethans. Don't know if you can hear, but my tyres have got a bit of shit on them. Getting better. Oh, he goes very wide into that. Okay. That was not good.
Green flag in sector 1.
Invalidate. Right, I'm already invalidated, so. Right, let's give it another go. Need to get a banker in. If I can get a sub 120
Yellow flag in sector 1.
as a banker, I'll be happy.
Green flag sector 1. Blue flag. New fastest lap for Payne, 220.32, P3. That's a new fastest lap for Raymer, 219.48.
Nope, PC0.
That's a new fastest lap for Harrison, 218.80. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
The greatest line through there.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, all clear. New fastest lap for Boole, 218.68. Yellow flag. You're clear, incident clear.
Don't know if I wanted to go to the third there, to be honest. Oh. Not good for the way down the straight. And again, had to lift, man.
Good lap. That's your best in the
19.2.
session. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3. Your lap time was 2:19.20.
Oh, I hope safety car should be right. Whoa.
Car right.
Jesus.
Clear right. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 time is good.
Come on. Oh, right on the apex
right,
is not
right
great.
side's
It's
clear.
all right. So we're getting out of the way, just kind of in an awkward spot is all. Oh, too deep. Yeah, all right, I'm going to the pits. I didn't see if I had a
Yellow flag.
gain or loss on that, but God, and there's a bunch of traffic. What do we got? 6 minutes. Okay, time to do probably 3 laps, if that.
Green flag, you're clear. There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining. Blue flag.
I don't know if 11th will probably catch me by the end of the straight. I'll just stick to the right. I know he's way back there. I do want to not be doing that too much though. Whoa. My God.
Yellow flag.
Gonna ruin my tires. Oh, there goes. I think that's Brickley.
The incident's clear. Green flag.
I'll let them go.
Yellow flag.
Come on, where'd you go? There's a car right behind me.
Green flag.
I swear there was a car right behind me on the map.
Five minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Tires are covered in junk. I'm essentially going to have to go for the next lap. And then I should get one more after that, I think. Again, I won't run through TC0. Through Rouge and Radion. TC2 should be fine.
P4.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. TC0 it is. Probably could have turned a touch more there, but I did run a valid, or I'm still valid on my lap, which is nice. Ah, no.
Fastest lap for Harrison, 2:18.19.
Wide.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Man.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
Right, next one will be the final lap.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. P5. Yellow flag. The guy behind has just done a 2:19.22. Green flag, you're clear of the incident. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
Oh, I will leave it, just, yeah, why not?
Sector 1 is quick. Sector 1 is clear.
Oh, lap invalidated.
Okay, Brent, we need to watch the track limits.
Can't believe it. That one's really easy to invalidate on because after you go up the curb, the AstroTurf is nice and smooth, and yeah, I thought I was all right there, but that's all right. Still did a solid time. What was it, 2:19.2? Not a PB, but still solid. Race pace can be 2:19s. I'll be pretty happy with that.
Sector 3 is now yellow. We can see Lane has gone off in the chicane.
Do a practice pit stop. I might as well.
Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag.
That would have been just invalid too.
Green flag in Sector 2.
Oh,
What's your speed limit in the pits?
bit slow, but that's all right. See if we get through the pits before the number 17 finishes his lap or invalidates. I'm right down the very end. Of course, with all the cars, I can't see my pit stop. believe I'm, yep, going straight still. Whoa. Yep, that's not bad. I mean, it's a little bit to the left, but for not really being able to see anything, I kind of stopped in the right spot, so. Let's set up that one.
B6. Pit window opens after 5 minutes. 45
We'll be going on
minutes.
to the race here. We got a 45-minute race coming up, and we have a full formation lap before we get started. So, just like last week, we'll be doing the entire lap around behind the safety cars.
The track
Yes, we
temp
have
is
3 again.
32. The air temp
Two of
is
them couldn't get the
24
name right,
Celsius.
so we have a safety bag, a unsafety car, and one person that got it right, the safety car.
Lucky I'm
Except
not.
that he didn't get it right because it's meant to be medical car.
Oh yeah, he could have done that. As well, just to note, for anyone that hasn't done a formation lap start here, just like the widget start, we do start on this side of the racetrack, not like the Formula One, which is on the other side of the pit lane. And when you guys do your pit stops, your pit boxes will be on this side of the track.
Just a quick radio check, please.
Yeah, gotcha.
Thank you.
So unlike the
Have a good race,
Ferrari.
folks, and good quality top 3. Good
Wait, where did we end? Third or fourth?
Luck.
So yeah, unlike the Ferrari, the engine maps do things in the Lamborghini. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all have the same what's it called, power and power curve. 6 and 7 are for wet, and then 8 is a low fuel, low power setting for safety car. So I'll run that, see if it makes a difference. A little bit more fuel for the end of the race. I do need to remember to take it off. Being up towards the front, hopefully the run into Eau Rouge and Radillon is not quite so crazy. We still might go side by side, which I'm not wanting to do. Looks like there's a Lambo beside me as well. Was it Lambo, Porsche, and McLaren?
30 seconds to go, so just make sure you hit start so you don't start from the pit lane. And once it kicks down to 0, just make sure you stop there and wait for the safety car to roll through.
I really hope that, okay, I was about to say, I really hope that pit thing goes away. Now let's go, no, not TC, engine map, 7, 8. I need to remember to take that off at the end of the race.
All right, just hold for the safety cars to roll through.
Oh, what am I, 5th? 6th, okay.
Just one safety car? Yeah, just one. Both of them forgot to start. Yeah, so just head off single file and we'll follow the safety car for a lap. And take note of which side of the track you're starting on, because that will
5, 1,
be
2.
the side that you'll be starting the race.
And I should be behind, what was that, 3, behind Giles. Whoop, pay attention. But 79 looks like he's... Oh, well, that's fine. start warming up the brakes a bit. Might take a little while to sort of warm them up. ABS is going. It really doesn't accelerate on map 8, like that's foot to the floor. We're going to be going to single, do it double file shortly.
Follow car number 512 in the left column.
Just so I don't forget, actually 3 feels pretty good. So in the Ferrari, yeah, 1 to 5 doesn't change your power, but does give you more engine braking.
All right,
Makes
double
the car
file,
feel a
double
little bit
file.
different.
Safety car is going to be slowing down to 80 k's an hour. We've got plenty of time to make up these gaps until the race start.
I think the tyre widget's bugged out. Usually comes back eventually.
Just a reminder, this is not the race start line. It will be after the next corner. There's still a few gaps, so just make sure you're closing them up before we get around this last corner.
And the tyres are going to cool, the brakes are going to cool down a fair bit by the time we get down the end of the camel, but warm them up as much as we can. We're supposed to be doing 80. For the green lights, which will go shortly, under the total energy somewhere.
Green, green, green. Car right. Hold your line.
Oh God.
Clear right. On your right. Right side's clear.
And I don't want to be this close. Whoop. I don't want to cause an incident like I did last week.
All right, Brent. Decent start. We can build something from here. Sector 3 is yellow. Looks like the leader's binned it in the chicane. Green flag in Sector 3. The leader is pitting now.
I don't know if that's correct. Whoa.
Boole is now leading.
Lambo got very close. That's Sam. still got slightly cold tyres and brake early. Damn it.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Double shifted by accident.
Green flag, you're clear. P7.
Okay, first lap is a good sign.
Sector 3 is green.
Compared to last week. I won't go TC0 on this lap. Oh,
Yellow flag, stay between the lines.
yeah,
Please,
I
Brent.
did get a warning. Thought I
Green
might.
flag,
Should have backed
incident
off.
clear. The pit window opens in 2 minutes.
6.
Copy 6.
The first incident call. First one I can remember. Whoa. Some net code or something.
The pit window opens in 1 minute.
Alright, I seem to be a little bit quicker through sector 2, but I just can't get him on the straight. Like, look at him go.
Seventh position. Right side.
Oh, did not know he was diving down
Still
there.
there. Clear right.
421. My bad.
Fuck's sake, Brent. Come on, mate.
Yeah,
Defend
he's
your position. We've just had a
given
warning.
the position back.
Clear right.
And was that another warning? Surely not.
The pit window is
Oh.
now open.
I
Left
didn't see a
side.
message for a
Clear
second
left.
warning, but man, if I get one, that's not great.
Yellow flag. Green flag. You're clear of the incident. Sector 1 is green.
Reporting. Reporting 100% damage on the front. Oh yeah. What the actual...
The gap to Herbert behind is now 0.7. Yellow flag.
I'm looking at my side mirror, there's just cars coming and cars, the whole train, all the way back to 19th place. I can't believe, so... One second worth of damage, but it says 100% on the front. So I've just got no traction. Or no turn in. So I'm going to have to pit and run a really long race, which is not ideal because the tyres don't do too well. That's got to be a bug, surely.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
But
Right
yeah, it
side
definitely
tyres are
feels
getting
like shit.
hot.
means hopefully my fuel calculation's right.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
If you were to add 29, that's plenty.
Clear left.
I'm just going to leave it. Dry laps. I'm going to have to be careful on my tyres. Time required, 31 seconds.
Jensen behind is pitting now.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a massive shame. Whoops. Brake balance, traction control, blah, blah, blah. All looks good. Oh, and don't tell me I'm going to come out. Maybe I'll come out in front. I don't want to come out in the middle of the pack, which is possible. Including the 30 seconds pit stop, it's about 90 seconds. 91, 92. So yeah, it'll be a blue flag. Those guys, it's all right.
Pit exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Right, run to the end. Heavy fuel. Should be right.
Blue flag.
Oh, it's Pano behind me. He's quick too. Let the tyres warm up. Don't want to take too much grip off them at the start either. If I need them to last, probably at least 15 laps. I have to drive a little bit carefully. See where we end up. We can get ahead of 19th place. That's where we were after going off. Probably won't be doing, maybe TC0.
It looks like Webb has crashed in turn 13. Green flag, sector 2, P24. Fastest lap for Boole, 218.95.
Damn it. That's not saving the tyres.
Fastest lap for Smalley, 218.84.
Copy 58.
Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. We think Olive and Carvalho have crashed in the chicane. Green flag, Sector 3. Okay, Brent, the next car is Olive.
Probably don't need to jump into third there. I just like the engine braking for it, and it also lets me know that I've slowed down enough, but
your brake temperatures are looking good. Tyre temps are good.
Ethan's definitely faster than me, but we're racing for position, so...
Okay, Brent, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. P23. New fastest lap for OOR, 218.80.
I don't know if I'll fight hard, but I'll definitely won't be just giving up any positions. I'll leave it on TC2.
Yellow flag, Sector 3. It looks like Clark has gone off in the chicane. Sector 3 is clear. Olive ahead is pitting.
Really need to stop sliding. Need these tyres to last. I mean, tyres should last an hour. I don't know if it's my setup or my driving style, but
behind is increasing. It's now
usually after about 25 minutes they're feeling a bit how's it going? I've got to run these for 35 minutes, so so does Ethan behind though, so and I'm on TC4. Probably switched to that a little bit late, but that's all right.
That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Feels so slow there. So fuel is predicted I'm going to finish with 3.08 litres, which is less than a lap. So we may be cutting it fine, depending on how many extra laps we do, or if we do one or not, I mean.
The gap to Payne behind is now 2.2, 21st.
I'm almost caught back up to 19th. It's good, I guess. That'd be from, obviously, guys running into the pits for damage or pitting or whatever. Oh, TC4. Oh God. Right, so it looks like we've got 2 viewers, so thank you for joining me. If you didn't see, well, I had a little bit of a tap going into La Source, which is turn 1 on, I don't know, lap 2 or 3. And even though I had only 1 second's worth of damage, it said 100% damage on the front. So I went to turn into Puon, and I didn't really turn. So I had to pit. So I'm going for a long stint, just trying to preserve the tyres a little bit while doing consistent lap times. I was, what was I, 5th or 6th, something like that, maybe less, maybe 4th. But after I went off the track, I had to wait for the train of cars and came in at 19th or 20th. Now Ethan Pano behind us in the BMW, he's a little bit quicker than I am. I have been able to hold him off so far. He was pitting at the same time as I was, so I'm assuming he had damage as well.
That lap was a 220.41.
I think I can do that. As the car gets more slidey, as the tyres wear, I'll have to turn up that TC2. That should help. Also, as the fuel level drops off, I'll probably bump the brake balance forward, you know, 0.5% or something, a couple of clicks.
Okay, Brent, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 7.1. He's slower than us through Radion.
One of the differences between the Lambo and the Ferrari, or probably the Ferrari and all the cars, is it doesn't really seem to be affected that much by like fuel changes. Like, yeah, having a lot of fuel doesn't seem to make it much slower or much different to drive than having a full tank. At least when you're running, like, you know, 50 litres, as we sort of do. We're not running like 100 litre fuel loads or anything like that. But yeah, the Lambo definitely feels different between a full fuel load and a light one. It looks like Ethan's been picked up by P1 coming through, so I guess he'll be coming for me at some stage. I'm not sure what sort of times he's running. I've been running, what, 220s?
Halfway home, fuel's good.
That Delta app down the bottom doesn't seem to be accurate all the time. Got a low 218 as the prediction. I don't think that's right. Yeah, 19.6. I mean, that's still a fast lap for me for the session. My 3.2 to Elias. Oh, bumped the wall. To make me slow down the straight as well. And again, it says 100% damage on the front. Surely not. Shame you guys can't see it because it's on one of my triple monitors. I don't know if I can't remember if it flashes up on a tyre
now 1.4
when you get the damage, but this is where I went off last time, so I'll take it easy, see how it feels. Okay, yeah, it feels alright. Maybe I just fucked up last time. Being too overzealous on the fuel or something, or on the throttle or something. Although it hasn't done that before. Oh, I've just seen the track cut warning screen. It's just one.
That's 20
I thought I might have had a second, but I wasn't sure. I don't really want to fight with this guy too much just because the guys behind might take the opportunity to catch me.
Is pitting.
And I don't know if I'll be able to get him. He's got a fair bit of pace. Going deep.
Barkley is leading the race.
Oh. Now what I don't want to do is accidentally follow him off if he goes off.
The gap ahead is now 0.8.
He's definitely got speed on the straight bits. Oh, I've gone wide. Warning two. I should have backed off.
Please, Brent.
I've only got 2 more warnings and we're only a bit over halfway through the race, really. Ah, too much wheel spin. Doesn't help the acceleration and doesn't help the tyres.
Come on, stop the car right. Clear right.
Oh, can I get him? I think he had a better run. I'm going to have to try and get him under brakes.
The leader, Barkley, is pitting. Lane is now in the lead.
Okay, shut the door. And he's very erratic. Well, that could be just netcode. Oh, and I was on TC2. That could have been bad. No, 50 was not the gear for that corner. It's gone wide again. Done that a couple of times. And Pano is closing in. Oh, turned in a little bit late there. To back off.
We've been warned about track limits.
Luckily that was a bit of a slap on the wrist. Not an actual like warning.
The gap in front is now 0.9. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. P14, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. Alright Brent, you've used half your fuel.
I don't think I'm close enough on him to get a run. That should be another track limit warning for him. Oh god, where are we going to go? What's he doing, swerving?
The leader, Lane, is pitting.
I'm glad to see Julian here. He was talking about not racing because he was having some struggling, or he was struggling with the old Honda. Well, you know, it's rookies. We're not playing for sheep stations or anything. So, you know, getting out and having a go and getting some experience is what it's all about. Having a bit of fun. Okay, so Ethan's a second and a half behind.
Payne is getting closer. The gap is now 1.4.
Yep. Bit of a sloppy lap here, I think. Oh, gliding.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
Surely my tyres haven't gone.
Boole is leading the race.
Had a bit of a look there. He definitely didn't have
Brent,
rights to
don't
dive
let
down
this
that
guy
corner.
distract you.
Too far
The lap
back.
time was at 2:22.08.
Oh, that was deep.
We've just cut the track.
Does feel a little bit more slidey than normal.
Sorry guys, 512.
Incident in
512.
Sector 1, yellow flag. We think Herbert has gone off in La Source.
Oh, that's a shame, Herbert.
Sector 1 is green.
I'll be just sitting with you two.
Fastest lap for OOR, 218.73.
Ah, late on the throttle there. Oh, a little bit deep.
The gap to Payne behind is increasing. It's now 0.9, P11. Okay, Brent, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Keep digging. You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 0.6.
Do I have a run on him? I don't believe so. He's taking the inside. No, he's taking the outside. He's swerving. And last time I said it was probably netcode. Second time, yeah, I'm not so sure. Now Ethan's right on my ass. That's got to be netcode. There's no way he's driving off the track that much and still being fast.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes. New fastest lap for OOR, 218.71.
Whoa, no! Oh.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Okay, Brent, you've had a bit of bodywork damage there.
My
The car in front
God.
of us is Payne.
1 second to Jason behind. But now it only says 43% damage at the back, at the front. So it must have been a bug. Righto, stay in front of Jason if I can.
P12.
And I haven't had a chance to look at all the damage yet. 39% on the left, yeah, so no suspension. The steering does not seem to be completely straight, but seems to be okay.
The gap to Payne ahead is now 0.44. Pit window closes in 2 minutes.
Ethan's on the same age tyres as I am. I don't know how the BMW goes on tyres. Oh.
Pit window closes in 1 minute. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Brent. Stay close, there might be a chance here.
Oh, didn't want to bump into
right.
Ethan there. So the Aston might make a mistake. Like he's made a fair few, but still managed to keep it ahead. Needs to wake up. If he makes one big enough to go completely off track, then like that's got to be netcode, surely.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Pit window is closed.
Swerving down a straight spot, like. Unless I'm misinterpreting the rules, which is entirely possible, but yeah, you can make one move and then stick with it, right? You can't make a move and then slowly drift back in front of the other car. You choose the inside, you go the inside. Unless they're way too far back to make any gain on you, I don't know. Thanks, Rob. Saw your message. How'd you go in your race? Did you race in A's? I can't remember.
The gap to Payne in front is now 0.9.
Yeah, okay, server. I don't think I'll be able to get Ethan, but I think I'll just try and lay in wait in case one or both of them makes a mistake in the next 3.5 minutes.
Okay, Brent, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought you were in our split. That's unfortunate.
Your brake temperatures are fine.
Whoa. Whoa. Back off.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep
Yes,
it between the
not an
lines.
actual warning,
Keep
I
it
didn't
with
get
your
a cut
sights.
warning.
Force the mistake. The gap to Payne ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. Yellow flag.
Who was that?
Incident clear. Green flag. Green flag. Sector 2.
Oh, kind of want to get ahead of him by Blanchimont, but I don't think I will. Oh no, he's going to let us through. Thank you, Ian.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh, I had to back off because I couldn't turn in quite so much. Hazard lights on to say thank you. Right, back to it, final lap.
One more lap to go.
Oh, and the last lap he messes up bloody Eau Rouge.
Okay, Brent.
Oh,
Gone out of track
I've been doing
limits.
that pretty
Keep it between the
well,
lines.
but twice I haven't really gone through as well as I could have. Ooh, very deep. Gone wide again. Surely, oh no, I guess he's slowing down enough that he's not getting a track cut warning. He's gone off in that corner like 3 or 4 times. Same with, oh god, I forget the name of it. The one coming up here. Not this one, but the next corner. This one, Stavelot 2. Yeah, I could do a cheeky dive bomb, but nah, not like that. I'm way too far back. If I was right on his ass, yes. I'm not, so I will not. Ooh, and I've gone deep.
P11. Okay, we're done.
P11's not too bad considering I was 19 for a while. And return to garage before the carnage comes. Righto, so that's the end of the OOR rookie series. Little hint, I'm looking at moving to sprints next season. There's talk about doing some sort of special 5-week or 5-race series in between now and Christmas. So maybe there, but I don't think that's supposed to start till mid-November. So yeah, thank you for everyone that's been watching, whether it's live or on the replays. I've enjoyed it, and yeah, definitely going to be back. I'm going to see if I can maybe do something during the week. I don't know if I'll do LFM just because of ping, but I don't know, maybe I'll find another public lobby or something to race on if the guys in